As we gradually reopen the economy, what happens to the businesses that are widely seen as, say, let's say, not as safe as other enterprises during the pandemic? Think gyms, and think about the dominant gym chain, Planet Fitness. In the before time, Planet Fitness was a fabulous growth story. It was taking share and taking names all over the country. Then we went into lockdown, and they had to shut down most of their fitness centers and furlough the bulk of their employees. When the company reported last week, they actually, of course, missed a quarter. Bottom line miss. Management couldn't really give guidance because they're hostage to both the virus and, of course, the government. The question is, how much of that is already baked in? I think the market overreacted when the stock plunged from the 80s in February to the 20s in March. That rebounded to the mid-60s, and that seems a little too optimistic. Maybe let's wait to hear over the past few days, pulled back to 51. Wall Street's feeling less sanguine about our ability to reopen. So is the stock enticing at these levels, or is it too soon? Let's dig deeper with Chris Rondeau. He's the CEO of Planet Fitness. Find out how he's approaching the reopening process and what that means for the fitness industry. Mr. Rondeau, welcome back to Mad Money.
Thanks for having me. Appreciate it.
All right, Chris, if there's anyone who can handle what's going on right now as the CEO, I know it's you. This is I know you can. You're not stoppable. And I know this is a tough time. How is the reopening going? I know you got a couple of them that are already open.
Yeah. We started at the call. We had about 5 open, Utah and some in Georgia. Currently, we have about 50 open. And really encouraged what I'm seeing, Jim. It's, slight cancellation bump on the very first day. After that, normal as a normal May would be. And acquisition new joins is on par for last year. So I'm really encouraged, mostly because there's no marketing out there either. This is just a soft opening. So the fact that we're doing this many joins on just a normal May opening, I'm really pleased so far.
One of my themes in the show, I know you watch, is that there are some real winners when the smoke clears, so to speak. And when I was thinking about and read all your work, I mean, Gold's Gym, 24-hour fitness. The other guys may not be able to get through this, but you've got a great franchise group and got lots of different ways to be able to make money. You may be the last man standing in the gym business.
Yeah, I truly believe that this will create a huge competitive advantage for us, bigger than we even had before. Mm-hmm. And when you look at, a strong franchise system, the average franchisee's got 15 to 20 stores, EBITDA margins in the high 30s to low 40% in the 4 walls, and multi-store operators, so they have very diversified. So they might have 20 clubs in 3 different states. So some clubs are already open for them. Some may be a little longer, so they're diversified. So I think you're right. We're going to come out of this, and the competitive moat will be wider. And I think we'll probably be where we would have been in 5 years. I think probably in 12 months we'll be in a much better spot.
I've come to that same conclusion. Now, I know that you mentioned not every franchise is as well capitalized as the others. What are you going to do to help the ones that are faithful but had some no forbearance from the landlords and really need a chance to survive?
Yeah, luckily we've been really, really good with the landlords have been very accommodating. Lenders have been very accommodating. I think that because our growth history, almost 0 closures in our history of 28 years. So they really want us to be there on the other end of this. So very accommodating. So we don't have any franchisees now that are waving the white flag saying, I'm not going to make it. They're just eager to get the stores open and start selling memberships again and servicing our members that have been waiting to work out.
Okay, so how do you clean a gym or equipment so that, let's say I want to do a circuit. I mean, to me, a circuit's dangerous. I don't want me going to every different machine. Do I stay with one machine when I'm at your place?
Yeah, so with our clubs, and even before this virus, for decades we've had cleaning stations throughout the entire club with sanitization solution and paper towels readily available for staff and members to use. And our member etiquette is very diligent. I mean, members clean up the stuff. They wipe down before, they wipe down after. And now we're just really making sure that we're dialing that in for pre-opening, training our staff, getting our etiquette down. Big flags on our sanitization stations throughout the entire club so you can see them from 30 feet away where the closest one is. And I really think at it, Jim, when you think about what public place do you go to that has cleaning solution and paper towels readily available for their customers to use when they touch anything. And there's almost no other business you go to that has that available, and we do. So I think in a lot of ways the gym industry gets a bad rap. And I think we're in a good spot. I don't think there's really much to worry about as long as you clean before and after with the solution that's approved by the government to kill the COVID virus.
All right, let's be philosophical for a second. How is it possible when you have a disease that really hurts people who are obese, really hurts people who are out of shape, really hurts people who are don't have the right body. How is it possible that we, in this society, make liquor an essential business, but we close gyms?
I know. And I think we know that exercise builds the immune system, and even emotionally. I mean, like from the stress people are going through, it's really. I think it's a necessity. I think the stipulations maybe of less people in the gym, that makes some sense for sure during situations like this. But I really think gyms need to get open. I mean, it's a good thing to people to work out, and I really believe that coming out of this gym, that people will have a renewed awareness and a renewed appreciation for the importance of health and fitness. When you look at the obesity and some of the fatalities out there, it's important that people exercise and take care of their health. And I think this could create a wellness boom here in the years to come.
I'm in total agreement. Now, I saw that you had a huge number of media impressions, 4.5 billion on your at-home. And then I look at this Peloton, it's worth 12 billion. I look at yours, you're worth like 1/3 of that. Maybe you can explain to me the disparity?
Yeah, I mean, I think people are skeptical of the gym business. I think maybe, once they see us open, I'm a strong believer. I think we started in Puerto Rico when we were closed after Hurricane Maria for some clubs for 3 or 6 months. They opened, people were joining, people working out like it never happened. People are eager to get back out to society and live normal again. So I think, I can't speak for Peloton, but we're going to be in a good spot. I'm looking forward to getting it open. And people will be, I think, pleasantly surprised when they see how the clubs react post-opening. I think people will be very happy.
So do you think both people who are older and afraid of the disease and also millennials, both attracted right now, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's important. I think we'll see millennials right now in the clubs that are open are skewing more usage, Gen Zs, a little bit more male right now usage. So I think the boomers might be a little bit more angst to come out back to working out. But I think long term, people will snap back and want to get on with their life and just stay healthy and work out, whether it's, I think at home as well as in club. I think at home is important, but I don't think you ever get the true gym experience as you will in a real bricks and mortar.
I couldn't agree more. That is Chris Rondeau, CEO of Planet Fitness, PLNT. Do not bet against this man. Mad Money is back after the break.
Don't miss a second of Mad Money. Follow @Jim Cramer on Twitter. Have a question? Tweet Cramer. #MadTweets. Send Jim an email to madmoney@cnbc.com or give us a call at 1-800-743-CNBC. Miss something? Head to madmoney.cnbc.com.